Perched on a quiet slope where sunlight meets textured stone, this home represents a pure expression of minimalist living. Designed as a seamless dialogue between the natural world and the built environment, it uses simplicity as a tool for luxury and restraint as a framework for beauty. With every material chosen for clarity and purpose, the home offers not only shelter but a profound sense of stillness. This is not just a house, it is a home made of light and stone, created for a life of modern serenity and timeless elegance. A gravel path leads to a cantilevered platform of limestone, inviting visitors toward a front facade that is both solid and ethereal. Tall vertical planes of smooth-cut stone rise beside wide panes of glass, forming a boundary that is protective yet visually porous. The entrance is framed by a simple steel canopy, hovering like a shadow above the glass door. The exterior composition balances mass with air, where large stone blocks anchor the house to the earth while horizontal window bands break through the solidity with rhythmic light. Each stone is laid with purpose, its texture left raw to echo the ruggedness of the surrounding hillside. The front elevation is designed with symmetry and calm, clean lines define a minimalist aesthetic that avoids ornamentation in favor of geometric clarity. Light slips through narrow vertical windows, casting linear shadows that animate the stone surface across the day. The house is organized around an idea that walls can both define and dissolve space. Stone walls serve as structural anchors, but between them, glass fills the gaps, welcoming in views, sky, and light with equal openness. The transparency never compromises privacy, thanks to thoughtful placement and landscaping. Upon entry, visitors step into a vestibule where materials narrow to a limited palette, polished concrete underfoot, stone to the left, and a sheer curtain of sunlight washing down from an overhead skylight. The transition is immediate and powerful. The chaos of the outside world is exchanged for architectural silence. The main living area opens like a clearing in a forest, wide, uncluttered, and framed by full-height glazing on two sides. The view is curated. Treetops, mountain ridges, and the slope below become visual elements in the room's composition, merging inside with outside. At the heart of the living space, a minimalist stone hearth provides warmth and sculptural mass. Made from the same limestone as the exterior, it visually connects interior and exterior and becomes a grounding element in the light-filled space. The furnishings are sparse but deeply considered, low-profile sofas in soft gray wool, a single timber coffee table with raw edges, and a leather lounge chair facing the view. Each piece echoes the architecture's respect for honest material and negative space. Floor-to-ceiling glass doors open to a stone terrace that stretches the living room outward. Here, the boundary between indoors and outdoors dissolves, allowing the landscape to become part of the home's living volume. The horizon line becomes part of the architecture itself. Throughout the home, honed limestone tiles continue the palette of natural stone, with slight color variation offering depth without noise. The cool surface underfoot invites barefoot living, enhancing the tactile connection to the house's materiality. The kitchen is tucked into a quiet corner but remains fully open to the living space. Matte-finished oak cabinetry conceals appliances, and a long stone island doubles as a minimalist sculpture. Lighting is embedded in the ceiling, no pendants interrupt the clean lines. Adjacent to the kitchen, a minimalist dining table of solid walnut stands beneath a broad skylight, ensuring every meal is bathed in natural light. The chairs are simple, sculptural, and ergonomic, designed more to disappear into the moment than dominate it. Hallways are treated as fluid connectors, not just passageways. Their walls are lined with smooth plaster and indirect lighting, guiding movement while maintaining a serene ambience. Every doorway is frameless, allowing spatial flow without visual disruption. The master bedroom faces east, so the first light of day enters with softness through tall glass panels. The bed is low and centered, flanked by floating oak nightstands. A long bench beneath the window invites moments of stillness with a view of the sky. There are no ornate headboards or decorative elements, only material contrast between the matte oak and crisp white linen. Storage is embedded into the walls, allowing the room to remain open and visually calm. The master bathroom continues the material story, with a freestanding stone tub placed beside a vertical window slit. Water seems to come from nowhere. Hidden fixtures make the experience about ritual, not hardware. The bathroom vanity is a floating stone slab with an integrated sink. Above it, a frameless mirror reflects the daylight from a hidden clerestory window, making the space feel larger without a single unnecessary detail. Guests are offered rooms with the same attention to minimalism and tranquility. Each guest room features its own unique view framed by floor-to-ceiling windows and includes custom-built beds made from pale wood. Small nooks throughout the home feature built-in benches or reading spaces. These corners provide opportunities for retreat without isolation. Each one is positioned to face a piece of nature or a shaft of light. The outdoor spaces are treated as rooms without roofs. The stone terrace wraps around the home, furnished with minimal teak loungers and integrated planters. It is as much a living area as the interior. Landscaping follows a wabi-sabi philosophy: native grasses, weathered stone, and moss. The garden is not manicured but allowed to evolve naturally, in harmony with the architecture's commitment to quiet authenticity. Throughout the day, light is used as a sculptural force. Skylights, clear-story windows, and hidden slots in the ceiling bring in daylight that shifts continuously, animating the stone walls with a choreography of shadows. Where light enters, shadow defines depth. Overhangs and deep recesses are intentionally designed to break the glare and soften contrast, giving every space a calm, contemplative tone. As the sun lowers, integrated lighting subtly begins to take over. No visible fixtures are seen, only the glow they create. The house glows from within, like a lantern of stone and glass in the landscape. The house is inherently sustainable not through technology but through reduction, thermal mass from stone, cross-ventilation via operable windows, and minimal artificial lighting needs due to abundant daylight. With time, the stone walls will weather slightly, growing more beautiful as they bear the mark of seasons. This aging process is embraced as part of the home's identity, a living, evolving piece of architecture. The flat roofline is clean and unseen from most angles, with drainage and solar elements hidden in its structure. Its minimal slope directs water subtly into linear stone channels embedded in the terrace below. No paint, no applied finishes, no faux materials. Every surface is exactly what it claims to be: wood, stone, glass. This honesty contributes to the architecture's emotional clarity and trustworthiness. Each furniture piece is chosen for longevity and purpose, not trends. Items are few, but each invites interaction, comfort, stillness, or utility within a restrained aesthetic. than a place to live, this house is a space to pause. There is no visual clutter, no noise, and no distraction. It invites mindfulness in everyday routines, from pouring tea to opening a window. Though the home is modern, there are no visible screens or wires. Lighting, sound, and environmental controls are hidden, reinforcing the atmosphere of peace and timelessness. Despite its restraint, the house is warm. Soft fabrics, sunlight, tactile materials, and thoughtful proportions prevent the architecture from becoming clinical. Every room feels inhabited, loved, and human. Shelving is sparse, displaying only a few books, handmade ceramics, and natural objects, stones, branches, found items that hold personal value. This curation reinforces the connection between life and place. Though lines are straight and forms are geometric, corners are slightly rounded, transitions softened. The result is a sense of organic softness, as though the house is built from the landscape itself. Color is almost absent, only the hues of natural materials are used: stone gray, sand beige, oak brown, and sky blue reflected in the glass. The architecture takes its color cues from nature, not trend. The house is structurally resilient, but emotionally resonant. It withstands weather and time but offers its residents moments of introspection, creativity, and peace. From summer breeze to winter fog, the home transforms with its environment. Each season is experienced differently, light angles shift, landscape changes, and the architecture adapts without resistance. There is no opulence here in the traditional sense. Luxury exists in space, stillness, proportion, and craft. It is the luxury of not needing more than what is essential and beautiful. A home made of light and stone is more than a residence, it is an intentional space built to elevate modern minimalist living. It celebrates presence over possession, nature over decoration, and quiet over noise. For those seeking a life shaped by clarity, beauty, and calm, this home is not just designed to be seen, it is designed to be felt.